Okay, let's continue. Let's see if I can finish it today. I'm almost at the end, I think. I think there is up to chapter 7, and I hope I can finish it in at least 2 hours, because I have something to do. So, where were we? Yeah, we went to hell, apparently, and we saw what happened to the husband and to the wife, kind of, at least. Now I'm at the police department, if I remember. There are some materials of the Tian family's case in the cabinet. Which do you want to read up on? The motive, the poison fingerprints. Okay. Tetrameth. Oh, what the hell is that name? TETS. Okay, let me see if I can read that correctly. Tetramethyllenedisphosphate. What the frick is that? Okay. TETS. Okay. Commonly known as a rat poison, was detected in Zhao's Xiaohuan sleeping pills. Some of the sleeping pills. But who gave her those pills though? Some of the capsules inside the medicine bottle were filled with rat poison. The sleeping pills were purchased from the town's clinics 3 months before the incident. Poisonous components were not detected in the same batch of sleeping pills. This basically ruled out the possibility of poisoning by the clinic staff. Okay. There are 3 different fingerprints on the bottle cap. One is from Xiao Huan. The other 2 fingerprints are still being matched. Okay. Well, if you don't know which fingerprints are they, you can't really say it's her that she did it. The townspeople said that Juan behaved strangely before the incident. She was suspected to suffer from schizophrenia. Yeah, everything that happened that probably was caused by the grandparents. There weren't any obvious conflicts within the Tian family. Combining the notes suspected to be Juan's suicide note that she left at the crime scene, we speculate that she suffered from mental illness and had suicidal thoughts long before the incident. In conclusion, Juan had been suicidal for a long period of time. Due to her mental illness, she put the poison she intended to commit suicide with inside the Kongi. This caused the death of the 3 other members of the Tian family. Yeah. I don't think that's what happened. Okay, that's it. Definitely the grandparents did something to her. Outsiders have not idea that the Tian family has an unstrained relationship. Even Juan's madness could be a disguise. But if I share these facts with Captain Lu, will they believe me? Okay, the phone again. It's on the other room, I think. Never mind, I guess I'm back here again. Okay, so this is where the diary was, no? Yeah. Okay, I'm back at the house. Chen. Hello, this is Chen. Juan. Hello, Miss Chen. This is Juan. Miss Zhao. Fang Fang's transfer has been approved. Thank you so much, Miss Chen. Oh, so she went behind the grandparents' back anyway, and made that so the daughter went to go to the city to study. I didn't do much. Fang Fang is a good kid. Seeing the outside world will create more opportunities for her development. By the way, are Fang Fang's grandparents okay with it? Last time you said that her grandparents did not want her to leave the town. They ended up agreeing with the idea. Good to hear that. Miss Chen, I also found the thing you were looking for. I'll send it to you when I get the chance. Okay, so they were trying to look for something. Miss Zhao, you're a great help. I'm the one who should thank you. Without your help, Fang Fang and I would not be able to leave this place. Ooh, she wanted to leave. Oh, they're coming back soon. Keep in touch. Dude, you disappeared again. I've been looking for you, looking all over for you. Miss Chen, what is the thing you were looking for that Xiao Huan mentioned? Since you found out, I'll tell you about it. When I was a journalist, I came to Jintan to cover a story. I heard that the Tian Yanrong and Wang Jiankei were selling cultural relics. Okay. The press asked me to come to Jintan under the guise of a volunteer teacher. Okay, so that's what her first thing. After further investigation, I discovered that the Tian Yanrong used to work in a bank. He habitually recorded each transaction on his ledger. Yanrong had some big named clients, so you can guess how important this ledger was to him. So you used Fang Fang to approach the Tian family. Damn, that's kind of bad. Because of Fang Fang, Xiao Huan and I slowly got to know each other. I guess at the beginning, but then she wanted to take Fang Fang out of Jintan, but Qianrong and his wife wouldn't allow her. So I made a deal with Xiao Huan. She helped me find the ledger, and I promised her that once Tian Jianrong and his accomplices were arrested, she could leave Shentang with Fang Fang safely. Miss Chen, have you got the ledger? Before I could get it, Fang Fang's family had been murdered, and I don't know where the ledger is. Now many things are starting to make sense. Are they? I'm still kind of confused. Officer, what did you find out? What did you find out from your investigation? Sorry, Miss Chen, since you have shared so much information, I don't want to hide anything from you. But this isn't the time yet. I still need to investigate something important. Where? I found information on the bottle that contained the poison, and on the bottle cap there are 3 fingerprints. Perhaps the key to solve the Tian family's case lies in these 3 fingerprints. Okay, if one is from the mother, okay, the other 2 can be from the other families, because how would they not have looked anyway first if it was from the grandparents or the daughter for that matter? Because if it ends up like that, that's a bit of a dumb way to do it. Let's try to find a match for the fingerprints in the Tian's family's house. Maybe Miss Chen is the one who did it. But who knows? Oh yeah. This is from the grandma, I'm pretty sure. There are fingerprints on the iron. Lin. Oh, that's a detective. I don't have professional equipment at hand, so I can only use tapes to extract the fingerprints. I'll see if there is any tape first. There are all of tape in the cabinet. How convenient. But I guess this is the salon, so it has multiple things. tape. Fingerprint number 1. Now the rooms. Let me go to the daughter's room first. The camera, okay. There is a colorful fingerprint on the toy camera. Fingerprint number 3. This is the mother's room, no? The diary mentioned that Fang Fang slept with her grandma in the same room. Oh, this is the grandma room. They were probably worried that the soul summoning ritual would affect Fang Fang. Ah, that's why. Okay, yeah. Because they did definitely something to the mother. There's fingerprints on the clock with unique residue. Now all the corresponding fingerprints on the bottle cap are collected. After matching the fingerprint, I should be able to figure out the culprit behind poisoning. Ooh, maybe she actually did something. Chapter 5, the bird. Okay. We have confirmed Xiao Huan's fingerprints. We can start matching the 3 fingerprint samples that we have collected just now. Okay, so number 1 is from the mother. Yeah. Ooh. Chang Fang Fang. Mom, what are you doing? Nothing. Have you finished your homework? Yes, I finished it. Mom, are you sick? I'm okay. These are sleeping pills. They help me sleep better. Can I have one, Mom? No. You're a kid. You don't have enough worries to keep you up all night. Will all of your worries be gone after having this? Yeah, I wake up without any worries. If only. I see. That's why you look a lot happier lately. I think that's because something else. Oh yeah, my birthday is coming soon. Of course I remember. I'll buy you a big cake. Yes. Listen to me. Kids cannot take this medicine. Fang Fang is a good kid, so don't touch it, okay? Okay, I won't touch it. It helps that I can get a vision of who was the person doing at the time. Now, okay. In the middle one is, I think, is fingerprint number 2. No, yeah. No, wait. No, it's the 3. Judging by its size, that child's fingerprint with some size of crinoid. So in the end, she opened it. This is probably Fang Fang's fingerprint. Fang Fang's fingerprint. Yeah, she took it. I guess she was too curious to know. Why would Fang Fang steal the sleeping pills? Maybe she had a nightmare or something. Let's match the last fingerprint first. Has to be from the grandmother, no? Or from her granddad. The front of the fingerprint is quite unique. That's the residue from the scratch off part of a lottery ticket. So the grandpa. This fingerprint is probably from Shanrong. I guess he wants to sleep as well. Oh, maybe he actually was the one who put the rat poison there. Hey, are you sure you want to do this? I think I can handle seeing you once a week. Oh. They really wanted their son back, eh? Don't you want to see you every day? Of course I do, but You've seen it yourself, she's really possessed by you. Miss Zhang said if Xiao Huan's soul leaves her body, when we summon you soul over, he can stay in her body forever. Okay, well, you'll have your son in a woman's body, in her wife's body, in his wife's body. That way our son will live with us again. Don't worry, the poison I got is strong. She will die quietly so the body can remain complete. Okay. Maybe when he did this, the kid took one of the pills that was poisoned and she died. And then they did it themselves because they made a mistake. And then the mother, poisoning an adult to death, I'm afraid will get caught. If anyone asks, just say that our daughter-in-law has gone mad and committed suicide by taking rat poison. Yeah, well, you have your own fingerprints there. I've told Wang Qiankai he'll testify. Is he trustworthy? We have worked together for many years. He has never leaked anything. If I get caught, he won't get away as well. Alright then. Okay, so they were the ones that made the rat poison. Okay, so we know that the grandparents were the bad ones. Qianrong is the one who poisoned. I told you Xia Huan was innocent. She wouldn't even harm Fang Fang. Miss Chen, it shouldn't be that simple. Xiaorong laced the sleeping pills with poison. He knew Xiao Huan was the only person who took them. He was a very cautious person. He wouldn't put the poison into the congee. Then who put the poison in the congee? Ah, okay, so they found poison in the congee, whatever that is. Now I only have one speculation. The Qian family's murder case was an accident, but it was also the inevitable result of an accumulation of conflicts. Do you mean it began with the death of Tian Yu? Tian Yu died from epilepsy. Damn. After his death, the Tian family grieved for a long time. Missing their son, Tian Yu's mother, He Gilan, repeatedly asked Miss Zhang a wish to summon Yu's soul. And the catalyst to the events was Miss Zhang's arrest. Yeah. I guess after Miss Zhang was arrested, Qianrong paid her to get the soul summoning method. Soul summoning requires a living person for the soul to attach itself to. Xiao Huan was the best choice for the Tians. Yeah, something like that, definitely. Maybe Fang Fang overheard the secret regarding their soul summoning plans, and she told Xiao Huan about this. Did she? I feel like the mother didn't know that what was happening to her. When did the kid told her? So Xiao Huan decided to play along and pretend to be possessed by Tian Yu. Wait a minute. Yeah, that doesn't make sense. Why did Xiao Huan pretend to be Tian Yu? Miss Chen, do you forget? Xiaorong and his wife didn't allow Fang Fang to study in the city at first, but then they suddenly agreed. Well, that doesn't mean much, does it? Could it be Xiao Huan pretended to be Tian Yu so she could persuade them? Yeah, but we've seen before, like, it looked like she was really possessed. Xiao Huan hoped to bring Fang Fang out of this town, but her in-laws didn't allow it, and the only person in the family who could convince the grandparent was the deceased Tian Yu. Xiao Huan's plan went well and Fang Fang was allowed to study in the city. However, she underestimated how much her in-laws missed Tian Yu. The soul summoning ritual can only be held once in 7 days, but Qianrong wanted to see Tian Yu every day, which triggered his murderous plan. At the beginning she made it look like it, but then it happened. So the actual person who put the poison in she was the person who witnessed everything but couldn't understand what happened. Miss Chen, you should know who I'm talking about. The kid? No way. That's impossible. This is currently the most reasonable explanation. The fingerprints on the bottle cap aren't the key to solving the case. The order of the fingerprint is Fang Fang stole the sleeping pills after changing. Yeah, that's the thing. The kid stole one pill after it was poisoned. That what she stole was poison. If I'm correct, that's what happened on the day of the incident. Yeah, that's what I was understanding. But the fact that the mother was making look like she was possessed. Xia Huan, Xia Huan. Mom? Xia Huan, I've had a cough over the last few days. Will you get some medicine? Okay, that's the day of the thingy. The one from Kangjian, the brand's medicine works well. Okay. Also, Aunt Lee said that you went to Yi again for medicine. How many times have I told you not to go to his clinic? Mom, his clinic is legitimate and his medicine is good and cheap. Legitimate my ass, he couldn't even treat you. Hurry up. Alright. This is the kid. And she put the sleeping pill inside. My grandparents have never smiled since Dad died. Grandma burns incense and prays to Buddha every day. Grandpa always hides on the balcony and cries secretly. I hope it will stop being sad. My grandma and grandpa said today is the soul summoning day. Actually, I know that Mom was pretending to be Dad just like the old lady. Bro, but I don't know, the part where the detective was in hell, kind of, and she ate fish, was that really all part of her pretending? Damn, she's a good actress. Every time she pretends to be Dad, Mom had to eat fish, which she hated. Okay, so, wow. Grandma said that Mom loves me and Dad very much, so she will do things that she doesn't like. Was it because she loved me that she ate the fish? But I don't want Mom to do things she doesn't like just because she loves me. I hope Mom can do what she likes. Ah, she put more, holy. How many did she pick? Mom said there would be no worries after taking this medicine. I hope that when I wake up, Mom, Grandma and Grandpa will be happy. Oh, she actually thought that this makes happy after a sleeping... Yeah, well, that's sad. Fang Fang, what are you doing? Mom forgot to turn off the stove when she went out, so I'm helping her watch it. She's too forgetful. Save some food for her. Let's eat first. Damn. Okay, well, it was the kid all along. So the position wasn't really even real. Like, all that demon shit that was happening was just not real. Mom, I'm back. Fang Fang? Fang Fang? Fang Fang! Okay, I can't make a distressed scream. Mom, what are you doing? We are leaving this place after the National Day. I'm packing up our clothes. Mom, this white dress is gorgeous. Why didn't you wear it? Mom is too old for this. Well, she doesn't look old to me. No, I think you're still young. Please wear this next time we get to the park. I want to take photos of you. I'm really glad that you are such a sweet girl, Fang Fang. The dress is a bit wrinkled. Let me iron it. Oh, is that a teardrop? You jinx, you're no good until you're dead. You have to die with us. Take the poison. Okay. Now. Okay, so I guess she did kill herself, but she did not kill anyone, everyone else. My body will not rot into the mud. Like a bird, I'll die in the sky. Dong. Guess if you die hanging, you're not rotting with the poison. Why did this happen? Miss Chen, I'll try to report our findings to my superior, but the evidence is lacking, so it's very likely that... Well, there are other things. Maybe this is... Let's say this is what happened exactly. Why was there so many ghost stuff happening? And why did the merchant guy die as well in that way? But the evidence is lacking, so it's very likely that... I understand. That's not the result I want to see either. Would people believe that Fang Fang accidentally poisoned the family out of good intentions? That only think that Fang Fang killed the whole family due to mischievousness. Sorry for taking all your time for nothing, Officer Lin. This place seems to have changed back. The sound of a door opening comes from the entrance. Miss Chen, there is nothing left to be investigated. I want to tell you one more thing before we leave. I lied to you. I got the ledger before the incident occurred and I've sent it to the press. It's okay, Miss Chen. Handing it to the press is the same as handing it to us. It's good as long as we can expose Tianyi Shenrong's transactions with his buyers. Let's go then. Well, I had a hunch that was going to happen. That the kid is somehow responsible. But yeah, definitely the grandparents were the ones that made all this. Guess it's no need for the candle anymore. Officer Lin, I think I have left something back in the Tian's house. I'll be right back. The umbrella? She forgot the umbrella? I feel like she still has something going on her. Sure, I'll be waiting for you here. Ah, again. This one or this one? Which one? Okay, the first one. A voice call record is shown on the screen. Hello? Ching Sui? Who the hell is this? Ah. Hi Chief, it's me. Oh. Ching Sui, I've received the ledger. No one else has read it, right? I'm the only one. Why are the names of our company executives on it? Ooh, of course. The big, the higher ups are always doing shady stuff. Okay, so you give that to the press, and the press has higher ups that their names are on the list. So definitely it's not gonna go to the public. That happened a long time ago, and the laws weren't strictly enforced at that time. So, will their names be published? Chinsui. Some of the names on it can be made public, some can't for now. And some can never be known to the public. After all, it's good now that we've got the ledger. Chinsui, you've done a fantastic job. The credit is not mine. I've heard about what happened to the Chen family. What a shame that we weren't able to thank Miss Zhao in person. Don't get too hung up on it, Chinsui. Also now that Shenrong is dead, the buyers might search his house for the ledger. It isn't safe for you to stay there. You should return as soon as possible. Chief, I have to prepare for class. Being a volunteer teacher is nothing but a disguise. Don't fall too deep into the role. I'll send someone to pick you up tomorrow. How does that sound? Can you give me 3 more days? I want to sort some stuff out. And I have another request. After the article is published, can you remove my name from it? Why? We'll talk when we meet Chief. Okay, make sure you stay safe. Ooh, it's in red. Is it something's gonna happen to her? Or is she maybe something already happened to her and she's just a ghost? But because we can't see ghosts somehow. Did Miss Chen made it back? Where did Miss Chen go? Have you seen Miss Chen? How long has it been since she last came to school? Yep. Has she gone missing? How can she be missing? Oh wait! There was at the start there was this thing that said that a teacher, a 27-year-old teacher, died. That was Chen? Damn, I didn't. I thought it was another teacher. Greetings, residents. This is a notice from missing person. Chen is a local female primary school teacher has been missing for 3 days. Miss Chen left school on the night of 23rd. Her whereabouts are currently unknown. She was wearing a white blouse, long blue skirt, and a red hairband, and was carrying a red umbrella when she disappeared. If any residents know the whereabouts of Miss Chen, please inform the office. In addition, we will organize an aquatic search and rescue. We hope that seasoned swimmers and divers can participate actively. I'd also like to remind everyone that there has been a lot of rain during this season and the roads near the river are slippery, so pay attention while driving. Oh, so something did happen to her. I was just speaking to her ghost. So the brochure about the teacher dying is actually her. Grade 3 Chinese teacher came to primary school. She was missing after leaving the school. Last seen whereabouts a white blue skirt. I think it's what if I remember correctly at the beginning of the game. Where do you think she went? I heard that it rained on the day she disappeared. Do you think it's possible that she fell into the river? Tian's granddaughter was Miss Chen's student. Nothing good has happened to anyone who got close to that family. Right? People have been saying that they received calls from Tian's daughter-in-law in the middle of the night. I also heard that the town is going to hold a memorial for Miss Chen. Why would they hold a memorial when they haven't even found the body? Miss Chen is young and single. It'd be ominous that she died away from home. If they had performed a ritual earlier, the spirits wouldn't have caused so much trouble. Okay. Kids, what are you doing? We are here to look for Miss Chen. People have been saying that Miss Chen fell into the water and drowned. But we believe she'll come back. Yeah, she'll come back as a ghost. Grandma said if you release lanterns into the water, the people who fell into the water will follow the lanterns and find their way quick. It's dangerous to go near the river. I'll help you release the lanterns. Okay, thank you, Mr. Officer. Ah, that's a rock, okay. Chapter 6, Milky Way. Okay, Chapter 5 was quite short there. Go see, so either she killed herself, the ghost killed her, or she had an accident. Or I guess someone did kill her. Miss Chen. Officer, what brought you here? I'm looking for you, so are many people. Sorry for worrying you all. A lot of things have happened recently, my mind is a mess. All my troubles seem to disappear every time I come here. What is this place? This is an empty field behind my house. When I was little, I accidentally fell into a dry well while I was playing here. It was at night and I was very scared. I had no idea how much time had passed and I inadvertently looked up. And I saw something that I'll never forget for my whole life. I seemed to have forgotten my fear. I was just staring at the bright starry sky. Then someone dropped a rope down to me. I slowly climbed up the rope. I think like this scene has been shown already in another show, another anime or game. As I climbed closer to the top, my range of vision grew wider. As soon as I made it out of the dry well, the entire starry sky stretched out before me. But I didn't find the person who dropped the rope down, and I didn't tell my parents about this when I got home. I thought it was just an unforgettable childhood experience that stuck with me. But after spending some time in Chintan, I finally understood. The children here are like me when I was trapped in a well. They can only look up and see a little part of the starry sky. I want to be the one who throws the rope to them. I want these children to go out and see the world. Miss Chen, I know you want to help those children. They are also waiting for you to return. It's time. We can use this rope to climb out of here. By the way, Miss Chen, something just came to my mind. I promised you that I'd tell you how I obtained those clues when the Tian's family's case is solved. There's no need, I got the gist of it. Yeah, you see ghosts? Are different from everyone else. This could be destiny. You're destined to be a cop who seeks justice for the dead. I'll try to be that person, Miss Chen. I believe in you. By the way, officer, I can't climb up by myself. Will you climb up there and then drag me up? I'm not heavy, so you can definitely do it. Yeah. I think she's gone. The beautiful starry sky was drawing closer. I was so close, almost within reach. I started to understand how Miss Chen felt when she climbed up the well. I found myself wanting to share my feelings at that moment. But as I turned around, Miss Chen is gone. All I saw was the bottomless well with its water reflecting the starry horizon. Yep, she's a ghost as well. Where did Miss Chen go? No one knows. Maybe she went somewhere far away and will return someday. Or maybe she had become one of the stars in the Milky Way. Okay, well, that's a petty way of saying she died. But now I want to know why or how. Oh, that's the Officer Lu, I guess. You're finally awake. You fainted twice tonight, that's serious. Okay, what the fuck? Everything's happening on the same day? But it feels like he's been going for a long time. Zeng, Captain Lu, why am I here? Ha, you even asked the same thing twice. You passed out in a bathroom. If no one had found you, you would have to lie in on the floor all night. Bathroom. Was there a broken mirror with a rose there? Yes, there is one with a rose pattern. Okay, so you were in the bathroom of that place. My speculation was right. I entered that ward when I looked at the mirror in the bathroom of Tian's house. Captain, is Li Shun always like this? Did he bump his head? He just woke up. He's still trying to figure out what happened. Zeng, I have to report to our superiors about the case. Stay here and take care of Li Shun. Captain, are there any progress on the Tian family's case? Li Shun, do you know about that case? Yes, that's exactly why I went to the Tian's house to investigate. That's perfect. It will save us time from explaining. Basically, there is a new suspect in the case. Okay. Who is it? Chen? I met him, the doctor. He's the doctor of this clinic. Yi Yingshan. Are there any evidence? We searched the Tian's house again and discovered that some of the salt in the kitchen was laced with rat poison as well. Huh. Bruh, what? The bag of salt had been resealed and barely left any traces. This can never be done in just 1 or 2 attempts. The clues led us to the clinic's storage room. We found a large amount of similar salt packaged there. It's likely that he practiced many times to ensure that the seal was intact. And Yi Jingchan had a motive for murder. I heard about the grudge between Tian Jianrong and Yi Yangshen. Well, what I'm gonna say is, I think everything happened at the same time. He put this poison in the salt and the salt was put on the food, but the kid also put the pills that were poisoned by the grandparents. I think everything happened at the same time. I heard about the grudge between Tian Jianrong and Yi Jingshan. There is still something that doesn't make sense. Right, but there is no way to continue the investigation. The suspect is dead, I'm afraid. This case will continue an unsolved case. Huh? What? Yeah, he was burned to death. It happened near the Tian's house. Yi Yangshan's car was completely burned. All that's left was the frame. Huh. We found a body in it suspected to be Yi. It's been delivered to Miss Song for an autopsy. Well, if it was really like burned to shit, maybe it's not him. How did the car catch on fire? Fireworks were there. Yeah. Perhaps Yi Yingshan was transporting them from the city for someone else. We also found cigarette butts in the car. Yeah, he used to smoke. I guess a mistake. Yi Yingshan was probably smoking while driving, and the cigarette butt accidentally dropped on the firework and ignited them. But still, he should react fast enough, no? To break the car, not break, to stop the car and get out, no? Maybe it was too fast. Zheng Ming, have you checked if Yi Yingshan was a smoker? Well, he secretly smoked and was seen by several of his patients. He did smoke, I saw him do it. I was gonna say, the more you want to hide it, the more likely you'll get caught. Anyway, why did he hide the fact that he was a smoker? Yeah, but he told you. The more you want to hide it, the more it's likely you'll get caught. What's wrong, Li Shun? That's incorrect, there's something wrong. Li Shun must have thought about something, don't disturb him. Okay, so he has those moments of like Eureka moments where he started to think and know everything. I don't tell anyone about the smoking. I always tell the old folks here to smoke less and I can justify, yeah. Now I think about it, Yi Yingshan seemed to have deliberately smoked in front of me. But why did he pretend to smoke? Why would he pretend to smoke? Uncle Wang, why am I here? Who gave me this pack of cigarettes? Farmacia Juan, my leg is in pain. Go to the pharmacy. Don't go there, yeah, okay. I've done this before. Don't push yourself too hard. Dr. Yi, will this plan really work? Okay, so they actually planned something together. Who do you think has the most say in the Tian's family after Tian's death? My father-in-law? No, it's still Tian Yu. You also know that your in-laws trusted the witch very much before. Okay, you talked about that to him. But who they believed in is not the witch, it's Tian Yu. Tian is a rare opportunity. This is a rare opportunity. You need to pretend to be possessed by Tian Yu and get your in-laws' trust. That way you'll get the chance to escape with Fang Fang. Huh. But will they believe it? Okay, so the position was never real. It's just that the witch made it look real. And that's why they think about this plan. Miss Zhao, did Tian Yu smoke? Yeah, he used to smoke the same brand of cigarette as you do. I don't smoke. A patient's family member gave it to me just now. I'm just holding the cigarettes in my hand and you mistakenly thought I smoke. Apply the same principle to do what Tian Yu often did. After a while, they'll believe that the soul summoning is working. Lastly, you need to mimic one key behavior to convince them that you're truly possessed. It's something you would never do. Eat fish. I hate eating fish. I feel sick every time I smell it. I've never had a bite of fish since I married into the Tian family. But Tian Yu loved eating fish. Then you'll slowly adapt to eating fish during this period of time. I can prescribe some anti-vomiting medicine for you. However, the medicine's efficacy is limited and the adaptation process will be painful. I understand. I'll do anything as long as I can get Fang Fang out of here. Okay, so he's the one that told her to pretend. Li Shun, did something come to your mind? Captain Lu, Yi's death is too strange. I don't have time to explain now. I want to take a look at his body. No problem. I'll handle things on Xinhu's side. Ming, set up the roadblocks on the main roads in town. Report to me right away if you encounter anyone suspicious. Roger that. He's not going anywhere on my watch. Li Shun, I'll wait for the outcome. Understand, Captain. I won't let you down. Okay, this turned differently. Not here, okay. I guess I have to keep going. Oh, shit. Zero is in the end of the hallway, okay, well. A red window. I guess he can visit the Ward of the Dead, and that's why. Tian's family's crime scene photos are hanging on the wall. Exploring the Tian's house was like a dream. After learning what everyone in the Tian family went through, I feel surreal looking at the way they died, as if I just woke up from a dream. There is also the merchant that died at the beginning. The charred skeleton can be vaguely seen through the white cloth. The strong smell of fireworks greets you alongside the remaining warmth. It's as if the bones are still burning deep inside. Okay. back. Oh, I got an achievement. It's in Chinese. Okay, remove the white cloth. Okay, you're gonna see it's not gonna be... Who are you? Oh, that's the autopsy girl. Are you Xin Hu? I'm Lin Shun. I'm new here. Oh, are you the rookie who passed out during the first dispatch? Song Xin Hui. Never mind, Zheng Ming wasn't any better when he just joined the team. Captain Lu told me beforehand. You want to know if this boy is my senior schoolmate Yi? Oh, your senior schoolmate. Ah, I used to call him like that. Xin Hui, you and Dr. Yi graduated from the same school? We both graduated from the Shancheng Medical University. He graduated 2 years earlier than me. Did Dr. Yi study forensic as well? I would say he was half forensic. Well, during an anatomy class, he found something's wrong with the organ of a donated corpse that died from a heart attack. Later, the lecturer invited the head of the forensic medicine department and a renowned individual in forensic science, Professor Liu Yuchong, to perform an autopsy. After Professor Liu's autopsy, it was determined that the donated corpse was killed by medicine that can cause myocardial infarction. The suspect was arrested soon after that, and Yi became a star on campus. Professor Liu hoped that Yi could work with him. Although Yi's department didn't let him go, he invited many cases with Professor Liu. Although Yi's department didn't let him go, he investigated many cases with Professor Liu. That's why Dr. Yi said that he knew a lot of cops. Yeah, everyone thought he was a rising star in the forensic field. But after graduation, he opened a small clinic in town. I heard that it was because his parents didn't want him to be a forensic doctor. They believed in this job would bring them bad luck. Okay. Didn't he say that he doesn't believe in superstitions? Still, he followed their wish. Professor Liu was also my supervisor. He seemed devastated every time this was brought up. Sorry for talking so much. It's okay. I want to know more about Dr. Yi anyway. Let's get down to business. You wanted to know if this corpse is Yi, right? Yes, and we need to do it as soon as possible because we're running out of time. It won't be easy because Yi was adopted and we couldn't find his blood relatives for many years. Additionally, there are too many samples in the clinic, and analyzing them one by one will take too long. Xinqiu, there's a way to determine it in a short time. Oh, what is it? I see. I didn't expect you to know this. Oh my god. Oh. Okay. Hope no one calls me anymore. Okay, so is this method feasible? So what is it that you want to do? That's fast. It surely is, but the bones are severely damaged. Putting the bones back into their original arrangement is a lot of work. Trainee, my superior sent hasn't arrived yet. If I do this alone, it will take a long time. So is there any other way? Well, you help her. I was hinting that you should help me, silly. Okay. What should be Miss Chen's body? Something tells me that's what's going to happen. Hmm. Well, I don't know how the hell am I supposed to put any of these. Okay, I think this is... Can I turn it? Rotate, okay, yeah. This is here. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Oh, that's something else. Hmm. No. Okay. Croc, crunch. Yeah. Your hypothesis was right. Thanks for your hard work, Shinhui. I'll report this to Captain Lu. Shinhui. I know it's bad news regardless of whether Dr. E is dead or alive. There might be hidden truth in this case. We'll definitely find him and ask him for the truth. Okay, thanks Li Shun. You can use the phone in the office to contact Captain Lu. As it to be the conference on my work isn't over. Yeah, but at least we know if it's a male or a female body, no? Something like that. Hey Captain Lu. Lumo. Lin Shun, how are things going there? Shinhui has confirmed that the body is in Yi Yingshan. Good. Li Shun, good Li Shun. Good thing that you noticed something was off. You can always find clues that others can't, just like your dad. Always being compared. We're going to check the bus station and train station. He's not going anywhere. Captain, can I ask you a favor? Okay, so the body we know is not the doctor, but how did you know it's not the doctor? Is it because this person is a smoker? Is it because the thorax doesn't look like a man's body or something? Chapter 7, Incinerate. Officer? How did you know it was me before I even started to talk? Almost no one knows this number. You answered a call from this number at the public phone market owned by the Tians. I guess you memorized the number back then. You're very smart, Yi. You almost fooled everyone. But not you. If you had taken that train just now, your plan would have succeeded. So is he the mastermind? I mean, I knew that the doctor was definitely onto something, but Yi, we have you surrounded. I asked my superior for some time to ask you some questions alone. You got me, I have nothing to say. This isn't an interrogation, it's an equal communication. Okay, why did you not pick up the train though? Someone once taught me to exchange questions for questions. You probably also have a lot of questions for me. What's the point of doing this? I guess curiosity, tying the knots, loose ends. I know you didn't poison the family. I don't want to pin it on the wrong person, but I also want to know why you did what you've done. I don't know what you're talking about. You've treated me as a pawn ever since I entered the clinic. You led me to investigate the Tian family case because you have created a new suspect for the case. You pretended to be a smoker in front of me so I'd believe that you were burned to death in the fire due to your smoking habit. This way, Xiao Huan could be cleared of the charges and the real murderer would be burned to death while you escaped. I answered your question. Now it's your turn to answer mine. Why did you help Xiao Huan escape the Tian family? I was trafficked here as a kid, but the townspeople are unaware of this. I barely shared the secret with people. Xiao Huan was trapped here just like me. I helped her just like helping my patients. Her illness came from this place, so living here was her best treatment. It's my turn to ask a question. How did you discover that I wasn't dead? Your plan was very thorough, but the corpse gave you away. Which part of the body gave me away? Okay, what the fuck? I was supposed to pay attention to that? Not the ribs. The collarbone, I would say. Maybe. Was there anything special with the collarbone? Okay, no. The scapula then? That's impossible, okay. Okay, all of them were wrong. The ribs, I guess. The ribs of a woman, maybe? The ribs were broken. Ah, okay, yes. Your ribs were broken by Tian Shanrong. Yes, of course, yeah. Under normal circumstances, even if your ribs had recovered, there would be fibrocartilage calluses. Our forensic experts spent the whole night putting the ribs together and found out that the ribs didn't have any calluses. Seems like I underestimated your forensic expert. The forensic expert was none other than the student of the famous Liu Xiuqing. She was your schoolmate. It's my turn to ask a question. Why did you try to take the blame? I thought of the worst scenario when I helped Xiaohuan develop an escape plan, but I didn't expect that the situation would get much worse. After her death, people called her a madwoman, a psycho, a murderer, which I didn't expect either. It was my plan that killed Xiaohuan and Fang Fang. I should be the one to bear the charges. Dr. Yi, no one could predict that things could go in that direction. That was just my first reason. My second reason, since I was a child, my adoptive parents kept telling me that I was abandoned by my biological parents. My adoptive parents arranged a lot of things that I didn't want. I never resisted. I wanted to repay them for the kind act of nurturing me. They didn't tell me the truth until they were on their deathbeds. They'd been deceiving me for their whole life. After they passed away, I didn't shed a tear, nor did I feel relieved. The name Yi still traps me here. I wanted this name to bear all the charge, and I will start a new life with a new identity. Any other reasons? That counts as another question. It's my turn to ask. I left you with a question during our first call. How did you find these clues? Will he believe me if I say that? It's saying in the field of forensics. The forensics is a profession that can communicate with the dead. Yes, but that's just an analogy. I can also communicate with the dead. I can see into their past. I know secrets that only the dead knows. Perhaps this unreasonable answer is the most reasonable. Can you continue to answer the question now? The last reason. Living in Qintan was Xiaohuan's will and her expectation of me. On the day of the incident, she came to the clinic to buy medicine. 。 . 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 . 。 。 。 。 . 。 。 . 。 。 . 。 。 . 。 。 . 。 。 . 。 。 . 。 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 .
（
Dr. Yi, do you have any Kanjian brand's cough medicine? I happened to restock a batch recently. I'll get that back for you. Thank you. Dr. Yi, Fang Fang and I will leave Chintan next month. I come to say goodbye. I don't know if we'll have a chance to meet again in the future. Miss Zhao, the last steps of the plan is that you have to go somewhere even I won't be able to find. The ideal scenario is not to meet up again. However, if we destined to meet again, maybe we'll meet somewhere in the world. A while ago, my father-in-law won 4 cruise tickets. My in-laws don't like to travel far, so I gave one to Miss Chen. And I wish to give the last one to you. You've been in town for such a long time, you should go out and relax. Dr. Yi, the infusion bottle is almost empty. Okay, I'll change it right away. I'm sorry, it's autumn and there are many patients in the clinics. I'm overwhelmed. Miss Zhao, thank you for your kindness, but it's okay, I'll reserve it for you. Tell me if you want to go one day. Sure, thank you. Okay, what happened to Miss Chen though? She was a respectable person. She was not only saving herself but me as well. I didn't understand at the time, but it was too late when I did. After she died, I told myself that I should try to leave. She wouldn't want you to leave in this way. But I'm the type of person that can't move forward without being pushed. And when I finally decided to move forward, I realized I was still trapped. You obviously had the opportunity to get in the train before I showed up. Officer Lin, do you see the mountains ahead? They are like piled up ashes. When I stare at them, I feel an indescribable confusion and fear. Maybe they are just a mass of lifeless ashes, or maybe they are still smoldering inside. I feel as if I can see my biological parents. Their figures are vague, they are wandering through the mountains like ghosts. Their mouths are open and they are calling out. Maybe calling my name. But I've forgotten my original name long ago. I didn't understand it until then. That I'm homeless. There isn't any place for me in the world. A home that was once warm, the people who can accompany me, have been buried in these mountains of ashes. Dr. Yi, do you have any questions? I have one more question. I only have one request. Officer Lin, please forget the conversation that just happened. I'm the criminal who killed 3 Chen family members and caused Xia Huan to commit suicide. Yi, you are suspected of arson and desecration of a human corpse. You are under— Oh! So he's the one that burned the first guy at the start of the game so he could use it to escape. That's why. You're under arrest in accordance with the law. I feel the only thing that's missing is Miss Chen, but after reinvestigation the police discovered Yi falsified the evidence of him killing the Chen family. The identity of the burned corpse was also confirmed. It was Wang Jinkai, the owner of the small store, yeah. Yi was prosecuted for arson, desecration of a human corpse and falsifying evidence. The Chen family murder case was back to its original state. The case was closed again. Actually, I still have one more question for Yi. I want to know if another person was also involved in this plan. Definitely Miss Chen, no? I don't think he will answer this question. I also have my own answer. I will keep this answer in my heart forever. Li Shun, what do you see this time? There is nothing but a blank white space. Where is the hearse carrying your father? I didn't continue to chase the hearse. I stopped and watched it until it disappeared from my sight. Why didn't you chase it? I just saw the miseries in this world. I also saw Sul struggling painfully in it. I shouldn't have chased after my dad's honor and glory. There are still people suffering at the bottom of the dark abyss. That's where I should go. Okay, so he made peace with himself, I guess. Bulletin board. Read the obituary. A volunteer teacher of China from school change has passed away at age 27. Herbie notified. Culture and Education Office of Chinatown Government. Trouble of the tomb robbery. Recently, Chinche Times has reported on the tomb robbery in Chintan town, which has caused an outcry. The Times reporter conducted a secret investigation and found a tomb robbery syndicate led by Tian that had existed for a long time and had engaged in tomb robbery and sales of cultural relics. As the tomb robbery cases surfaced, the cultural relics trade exposed were even shocking. According to the ledger, which was made public by Chinche Times, there were hundreds of buyers. Currently, the Chinche municipal government has gathered forces from all walks of life to protect Qingtang's cultural relics and crack down on illegal and criminal activities. Okay, I guess the Miss Chen died, but how? Why? Maybe she was just tired. A few days ago, someone found this letter downstream. It's completely damaged after being soaked in water. Okay, so she did jump. I guess she just had enough. Office, Jinchue City, Chintan Primary School, Chintan. To Chinchue, okay. That's what just the letter is soaked in the damaged place that there was written. We speculate based on the fragmentary content that this is a resignation letter. Miss Chen probably wanted to quit her job at the press and stay here to continue teaching. However, this letter didn't make it to the destination. Oh. What the fuck? Wait, I thought that picture was from a ghost place. How the fuck does that even exist there? Also, I guess it was an accident then that she died, or because if she wanted to quit her job and stayed there to study, I guess it was an accident. Yeah. Well, that's sad. Why do you put this at the end, man? Miss Chen's funeral is being held in town today. According to the customs here, there will be fireworks at the funeral. People believe fireworks can help missing souls find their way. This is a funeral without the body of the deceased. Okay. So I guess they never found the body. But, wait. If the letter was wet, so they found the letter, so she definitely fell in the river. Either she jumped or she fell because of the heavy rains. Either way. It's more plausible that it was an accident because she wanted to quit and stay there. Okay, yeah. It sounds absurd. But if we spent 2, 3, 5, 10 years looking for Miss Chen, who would hold a funeral for her by then? Will anyone remember her? True. Anyway, you can see ghosts, no? You can see the dead, so you can still see her. Epilogue, like tears in rain. Okay, so the salt with the rat poison was just a ruse to think that the doctor was the killer. Farewell, that's the song. Okay, let me do this. John Pond Ordway, composer. Farewell. Okay, that's it. The epilogue is just the song and the credits. Okay, well, that's my first time playing a game like this. Like it's a short game with a story and a mystery. Yeah, I guess it's not bad. I wouldn't do it every time because, man, reading all that was kinda tough. Moon Roach, developer, UI, art director, background artist. Okay, so the main guy is that Moon Roach guy. Concept, modeling, research, PV producer, PV music, PV sound effect. Publisher, Dead Fish May. Okay. Well, it wasn't 20 minutes, but it wasn't long either. Only 1 hour and a half. I don't know if I want to do just a short stream today. And Kagan comes. Oh wait, when is that game released? 27. That's on Thursday. The first Berserk Kazan, I think it was. Voice recording, I guess for the music, no? For the voice lines, because I didn't hear any voices. Or maybe this localization didn't have any voices. So the guy just can see the dead, can't communicate, I guess, with the dead, and that's why he managed to know the truth about that case specifically. I guess Miss Chen as well. So the umbrella is, she had the umbrella when there was the storm, I think. And yeah, I guess she just had an accident. Sad ending, definitely. And the only way she stayed there is because she wanted to know the truth. Wait, but if she, at the beginning she was convinced that the doctor was the culprit, but at the end the officer said that there is maybe another one implicated in the plan. I don't think it's Miss Chen, because otherwise she wouldn't say that at the beginning. Okay, not bad. I actually enjoyed this. I wish to thank my family and friends who offered me generous help in the development of this game. Thanks to the players, streamers, media, blah blah blah. Okay. And finally, I wish to say thank you to everyone who plays Firework. I hope that you find something valuable in this journey. I guess be careful. Don't take sleeping pills. Okay, well that's it. Still at least 1 hour and X amount of minutes before I can stop, but I think I'll finish for today. Yeah. Okay. Well, that was a game. First stream today, but Whatever, I guess it didn't take 20 minutes to finish, so it's fine. Okay then, I'll stop the stream and let's see tomorrow what do I play, cause I don't think I want to start another game that takes more than, I don't know, 6 hours to finish. This. Maybe I'll just not stream until Kazan comes out. I'll see. I'll think about it. Okay, bye.